The reason why music sucks right now, man, whether it's the rap industry, whether it's pop, no one wants to make R&B music anymore, man. Don't mind the groceries in the back. It's because, man, social media has ruined music, especially TikTok in particular. TikTok started becoming popular around 2020-ish. You know, it was cool when the app first came out. You know, people were doing the dances, things like that, but you started to notice, you know, artists, whether they're independent or had a label, were starting to create, you know, TikTok type songs, catchy, cheesy, dance type songs, you know. And it's just crazy how the whole social media and especially TikTok changed the way people make music, changed the way people listen to music now. Keeps making people's attention spans shorter, which in turn is why you see a lot of artists with 1 minute songs nowadays, 2 minute songs. Like, that is still mind boggling to me. Like, back in the day, even like 10 years ago, songs had to be at least 3-4 minutes long. And there were some songs that were 5-6 minutes long. It wouldn't be weird to see it. You would be like, okay, that's a long song, but it wouldn't be weird. Now, people's attention spans are crazy. Like, it's really sad. And also, like, getting back to the TikTok stuff, people can fall in love with 15 seconds of a song, go listen to it and decipher if they like it or not. But it's crazy how many artists are blowing up through their TikTok, through their Instagram Reels, whatever it is, off of a little 10-second clip from their song. And most of the time that song sucks. People will go and listen to a song like, dang, like that was just the best part, I guess, you know. But for some people, you know, the songs are actually good. There's definitely plenty of artists that I found on TikTok or discovered on TikTok that I actually enjoy their music. But there's a lot of trash, like I said, as well. You know, TikTok made it so accessible to find out new music. Now more than ever, it's important for your image to be there as an artist, you know, your brand. Now people have to literally, they don't care how good your music is. They want to see the visual of it. They want to see the behind the scenes. They want to see music videos. They want to see content around it. They want to see skits. They want to see vlogs. And they want the music to be fire. So the music by itself is just not enough nowadays. You know, I don't care how fire your music is. If you're coming out right now, you have to have a face to it. Your image has to be on point. Not saying you got to buy a chain, not saying you got to have a Rolls Royce, but your image, you have to bring something because, you know, companies and labels, sponsorships, they want you to be marketable. That's all it is. That's another reason why rap sucks nowadays, because it's all about the image now. It's almost like a popularity contest. That's what social media has made music now. Like, music is so watered down now. Everybody wants to rap the same. Everybody wants to auto-tune, sing rap nowadays. Everybody, in my opinion, everybody sounds like PNB Rock now. Everybody wants to, and PNB sounds like Drake, but everybody wants to do the singing, rap and stuff now on the auto-tune. Basically doing R&B on rap beats, basically. That's another reason why men don't make R&B music now. You hardly see any R&B music coming out nowadays because they all want to be singer rappers. And there is a shortage of men who can actually sing now because they're so accustomed to the auto-tune and the different mixing and mastering and the compression and all the vocal effects people do nowadays, man. Like I said, music has just gotten very repetitive. People are just so satisfied now with just the hook, 8 bars and then a hook, and that's the song. Like, it's so easy to make a song nowadays. It's so easy to put it out. That's why you see more and more people are starting to make music. Now is technically the easiest time to make money off of music. You know, back in the day, you did have to be on the radio. If you weren't on the radio or popping on YouTube, you know, and back then there wasn't really that many people on YouTube. Or if your music wasn't in like a TV show or a movie, you probably weren't going to make it back then. But now, people don't even listen to the radio now. You know what I'm saying? It's all about playlisting. It's all about social media marketing. And I feel like anyone can blow up nowadays. Like, anyone can have their following. Now, I will say there is way more competition now. And there's people uploading songs as we speak, uploading TikToks and visuals, all that. Yeah, the market is saturated, but a lot of these musicians, to me, are garbage. A lot of people want to do it just for clout, just for this dopamine effect. A lot of people just want to do it for fame. They just want to do it for the money. They don't actually value the art of music anymore. And that's why I feel like music isn't fun anymore. Because the people putting out music don't even like doing it themselves. You can just feel it in the energy. You can feel it in the words, like in the bars and the lyrics. You can just feel it. Like, does he want to be a rapper or does he want to be a millionaire? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good to want money, but you have to enjoy your craft. You know, I'm not doing YouTube just for the money. I like doing YouTube videos. I love doing YouTube videos, actually. You know, it's like therapy for me. And I feel like music isn't really therapy for people anymore. It's just, like I said, a popularity contest. All dudes rap about now is tricking, how many bottles you can buy in the club, how many girls you got, how many chains you got, how many cars you got. Oh, you're in a mansion, and then, oh, you're drinking this, popping that, smoking that. Oh, I'm fighting demons, I lost my brother, this and that. That's all they rap about, literally. It's so repetitive. And then now girls, to be honest, the females, they got the rap game on lock right now. Shout out to Lotto, she going crazy. Glorilla's going crazy. Ice Spice had her run, she was going crazy. And that's what I'm saying. Like Ice Spice, and I give credit to her. She got way more money than me right now. She got more success than me right now. But 10 years ago, she wouldn't have blown up just off of her music strictly. If your image outweighs your music and your image is really that good, you can get on, you know what I'm saying, compared to someone whose music is really good, but their image is kind of lacking, you know what I'm saying? Because Ice Spice had that image. She had the TikTok going, you know what I'm saying? She gained her following. It's almost like a cult, you know what I'm saying? She was in the right place at the right time. The Munch thing, you know, it's all about being catchy and being corny now and being, you know, it's all about what the kids pick up on TikTok, things like that. These are just, you know, several reasons why music, in my opinion, is kind of trash right now. Now, there is still some good music out there. I just feel like you really have to decipher it nowadays. People are just putting out so much BS right now. Like, it's insane. They think just because you're more famous than somebody or have more followers that your music is better, or that I'm saying you get more comments or you go viral more, that you're a better artist or make better music, you know, than compared to somebody else. And that's another thing. You have to stay in front of people's faces nowadays. An album a year isn't even enough for people now. They need at least like 2 projects or an EP and an album and a bunch of singles. Like, you can't go even a year without dropping no music, or you're gonna be forgotten. Unless you came up before like the real social media era. Like if you're Travis Scott, a Drake, Future, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, those guys can take big breaks because they already established themselves, you know what I'm saying? But if you're an up-and-coming artist, or even if you have, you know, a hit, decent following, you can't disappear for too long, man. You gotta feed the people or they will forget about you and they will go listen to somebody who sounds just like you. I'm telling you, because nowadays there's a bunch of people who sound like A Boogie. Lil TJ sounds like A Boogie. He got his own little swag. He got his own voice. He definitely talented, but he was definitely inspired by A Boogie. A lot of people sound like P&B Rock now. Everybody wants to sound like Lil Baby. Everybody wants to sound like Thug and Gunna now. You know, and they all kind of sound like each other. I feel like Lil Baby is like a younger version of Future. He got his own style, and then I feel like Gunna is a younger version of Thug, but he also got his own style. But I feel like Gunna's better than Lil Baby, Future, and Young Thug as of right now, for sure. But I feel like too, people are on social media too much, and they're not really living the life or, you know, going through experiences to have stuff to talk about in their music. You know, like, music is not really timeless anymore. A lot of stuff isn't timeless. Like, you know, when a song came out even 10 years ago or, you know, 5 years ago, it just had that sentimental, like, replay value to it. You know, you play it with your friends at a cookout, or saying you're with your girl, you play it in the car. Like, there's no love to music no more. It's so hard and, like, dark now and, like, sexualized. Like, it's crazy where the direction of the music is going right now. Like I said, the rap industry, man, is all over the place right now. I will say Detroit specifically and Flint, they're going crazy with the music scene right now. Tap in, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you guys have heard of Rio or RMC Mike or Babyface E, PZ, Babyface Ray going crazy, Skilla Baby going crazy, T Grizzly been doing his thing. It's a lot of people. And then I live in Kalamazoo. I want to shout out some of the Kalamazoo artists, you know what I'm saying? I'm actually a part of a record label. My homie, shout out to Zay Rich. He's probably the best rapper out right now. He just started rapping. He only dropped like 3 songs, but they're all fire. Type in Zay Rich on Apple Music. I might link some of his music or something, or play some snippets. Wando, that's my boy, he hard too. Tay Skrilla, Lil Will go crazy. It's a lot of people who go crazy in Kalamazoo. Like we got hard rappers, and then we got like the auto-tune singing type rappers, but they still be saying stuff though. They still be rapping. It's not like a love song. And when Young Kid, that's my boy too. Music is just in a weird spot right now. I feel like it's very hard for me to find something I like that's came out within like the last year or two. Like, there's a few songs, but artists don't really drop right now either. Like, especially if they're on a big label, their labels are not pushing them right now. Whoever has a following on social media and has a popping image right now, that's who they're pushing. It's not even about the music no more. Your music can be fire, but if you're not marketable, they're not going to push you. So that's why I feel like you don't need a record label anymore. Record labels are like obsolete now. Like, I'm my own record label. Like, this YouTube channel, this clothing brand, this is my own label. I can push myself. I can get as many views as I want, depending on how hard I work, how much I put out, you know what I'm saying, how good I make the videos, whoever it reaches. When you sign up to a label, you're signing up for the same thing. Yeah, they're putting more money behind it, but that doesn't mean it's going to be a better turnout. They still have to like what they see, you know what I'm saying? And it's like when you sign a deal, let's say you sign for $1 million, they give you $500 up front. That's just your advance though. You got to pay them back. They're not just giving you $1 million, they're giving you a loan. Why would they give you $1 million and you haven't brought no money to the table for them? You haven't, you know what I'm saying? It's called return on investment. So labels think of it as like, okay, if we invest $1 million into him, we're gonna make at least $2 million. So we kind of break even, you know what I'm saying? Or we'll make $5 million off him and we give him back his $1 million back, you know what I'm saying? It's a good deal for both of us. And a lot of artists are so broke or come from poverty, things like that, are struggling or just so thirsty for money and clout in the image of it, the jury, the girls, the cars, the trips, that they'll just take the money, you know what I'm saying, instead of just buckling down and keep grinding. A lot of people, before they sign, they already got a following on their own. It's like you might as well just stay independent. Especially nowadays, it's all about content. You can put out content for free. Something's going to go viral. Something's going to take off. You reach out to these influencers to collab with YouTubers, clothing brand owners. Like, that's really what it is right now. A lot of, artists don't want to sign no more because you don't need a label. It's all about the image now. It's sad but true, but like I said, with everything, the times change, music changes for the better and for the worse, I will say music is more creative now to a certain extent. Like, I don't know if you guys have heard of like Plug and B, that type of genre of music, like the Yeet, like the underground, like you could say Trippie Redd Uzi, like Cardi type music, like those type of beats. Shout out to K-Swab, he hard, but I mess with that type of underground SoundCloud music. There's still a lot of SoundCloud artists who are fire. I know people don't really listen to SoundCloud no more, but SoundCloud is like a new wave now. It's almost like electronic, like pop mixed with like rap R&B. You guys should go listen to it, you know what I'm saying? But that's my little squeal, man. I just wanted to, share my opinion, see if anyone related to, how music kind of sucks right now. But comment below any artists you think I should listen to, any video ideas, things like that. My favorite artist right now, Long Live the GOAT, PNB Rock, that's my favorite. Lil Kel, he's fire. Lil Sheek, probably Young T.O. I'll put Young T.O. in there still. And number 5 is either Lil Baby or Gunna. I know I said Gunna's better, but I still rock with Lil Baby. But talent-wise, I do think Gunna is better right now. But yeah, man, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Hope everyone's having a good start to the year. Every day is a blessing. It's never too late to make a change in your life, to create good habits in your life. Yeah, more videos on the way. Y'all be safe. Link in bio for my clothing brand website. Real legendary status. Go copy some drip, man. Drip Star, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's go.